Hey, we are here with Gil Jeffer, and Gil is with the project, the AGO's project. This is his first year down here in Antarctica with the program. So Gil, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do with the program?
Well, actually, it started with the program before I ever came down here. I do a lot of work with the software, with the short burst data that comes from monitoring all the instruments down here. Trying to get it through the Iridium satellite link over to Jenny Jump State Forest in Hope, New Jersey, onto New Jersey Institute of Technology NJIT server. And from there, basically monitor trends, look at currents, voltages, temperatures, and this year, for the first time, scientific data that we're getting back from it. I've done some work on the magnetometers at Jenny Jump, and we were actually putting together a station that mimics an AGO at Jenny Jump so we can practice without having to come down to the South Pole.
Okay, and so tell us about your background. How did you get to Antarctica?
Well, it's a long, convoluted background. It's kind of like my life has been. I started out in electrical engineering. I did that for about all of 1 year before I migrated more towards the science end of things, into research. Started working at Mars Incorporated in adaptive technology as a research scientist. Retired from there 6 years ago, and got involved with NJIT when Professor Andrew Gerard came up and said, "We'd like to put a 48-inch telescope in. Will you be able to host it at your site or your observatory?" And from there, met some people, including Andy Stillinger and Bob Melville, and expressed my interest to come down here, and luckily enough, I was able to do so.
Okay, and so one last question. This is your first time down here. What do you find to be the most amazing or memorable part of being here?
It's very difficult to answer that question because aside from brushing my teeth, there's almost nothing that's in common with my normal life. What do I find most amazing down here is basically the adaptability of people. When we're outside and it's 15 degrees below zero and we're going, wow, it's a warm day, when at home that would be, front page news. Being able to see just the vastness of these ice fields, the crevices, learning about the traverse where they bring hundreds of thousands of pounds of materials up from McMurdo to the South Pole. All of it to me is really amazing. Just the adaptability, the way people have built the machines, the equipment, the trucks, the vehicles, and that we're down here. I mean, you look back in 1911, 1912, when the first explorers came here, it was really something. And here we are living in relative comfort, taking showers, even though 2 minutes time twice a week, but we're able to live very comfortably here.
Okay, and so what do you have to say about our pilots?
I like our pilots, and I wish they'd do a role for me.
Okay, and so over here we actually have our pilots we are holding up their pool game, as you can see. All right, Gil, thanks a lot.
Thank you.